Let's make some spam musubi.
Alright, so first thing, I've got about 3 cups of sushi rice here. I've rinsed out 3 times. And now you want to add in the water.
So it's about this far on your finger to your first knuckle
of water, but it's boiling hot water. I'm not going to test it. I'm just kind of eyeballing it. Give that a good mix. And into the microwave for about 4 minutes. Then we'll stir halfway through and another 4 minutes. Alright, so sushi rice seasoning, medium heat, saucepan. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of sugar and about 4 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. So you just want that to be all nice and dissolved. Alright, our rice is all cooked. I did add some more water and it went in for another 2 minutes, but it's perfect now. So I'm just adding our seasoning. Give that a good mix. Alright, next is our spam. So opening up the tin, you don't want to damage the can because it's going to be our mold. I'm just going to squeeze these sides to release the spam. Oop, there we go. So with the can, I'm going to rinse that out and we'll set that aside, let it dry, and that'll be our mold. So spam here, I'm just going to put it onto its side and probably cut about 1 centimeter thickness for our slices. Alright, frying pan heating up on a medium-high heat. No need to oil it or grease it because this is fatty meat. Just going to add in our slices. Alright, let's check our spam here. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to keep going until both sides have this really nice golden colour to it. I'm going to sprinkle on a tablespoon of sugar. And pour over about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. You just want to flip them a couple of times just to get the sugar layer nice and caramelized, and then flip it again so then the other side can get the leftover juices from the pan. So I'm going to make half of the spam just the original spam, rice and nori, and the other half I'm going to do the same but add in a egg and cheese omelette. So for the omelette, 2 eggs, give that a whisk. I got some slices of tasty cheese here. I'm just going to be taking 2 slices. I'm just going to crunch that all up. And I'm going to add about half a teaspoon of white pepper. Alright, same pan. I just took it off the heat for a second to take out the spam. But because it has all of that nice flavour in, and I've turned down the heat to a low, I'm going to add our omelette mixture. So I'm just going to try and evenly spread out the cheese. You know what? I reckon I've done goof. I should get another egg. So I'm going to quickly go whip up an egg to put right in the middle there. Alright, we fixed it. You can see which parts are still a bit undercooked. So I'm just moving the pan to more direct heat. This is a horrible pan. But once the omelette's all nice, you can see here it's starting to bubble up as well, which is perfect. That's what we want. But once all this jiggly part's gone, we'll give it a flip. Alright, now it's no jiggly bit. I'm just going to run around the outside. So to flip this, I'm not entirely sure. That's not too bad. Okay, obviously, yeah, it's destroyed because it all got stuck in the middle because this pan's horrible, but it's alright. Just going to take that off the heat, and now I'm going to set that off to the side now and let that cool down completely as well. Alright, so we got our rice here cooling, we got our Spam here cooling, we got the Spam can washed, rinsed, dried. They're ready to go. We need glad wrap as well to help form these. The egg is on the stove cooling. So the next thing to do is get our nori and cut it to size. So I've just got this sheet of nori. Alright, so I think the best technique or way to do that is to start at the top, push pressure down, and just kind of slice it and hold either side. Just go back and forth, putting a little bit of pressure down, but also being very careful. And just do little bits at a time. Nice. Right, now what I'm going to do is take our Spam can and just press down our omelette to make the same size as the Spam. I'm just going to put that on the plate now too. Our omelette is a little ruined, but that's okay. And these scraps is gonna be my snack. Right, Spam can. We're gonna line it with some glad wrap or plastic wrap or cling film, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna just push that in the best you can in the bottom of the can like so. I'm gonna take a big scoop of rice, probably like, I don't know, 2 tablespoons. And you want to pack that in. You know what I might do? I'm going to take a tablespoon here and just bend it. Just to help to really press and pack that in. I might take another couple tablespoons of rice. Oof, so sticky. So good though. And really pack that in. I'm going to take a piece of our omelette. And pop that in. Ooh. Nice, sticky, juicy, delicious smelling piece of Spam. Pop that on top, and now take out the plastic. Gather it to the middle and pull it out. You just want to squish it. I think that's a really good thickness as well. Form it. Take it, plastic off. Piece of our seaweed here. And the way I remember on how to use seaweed or the nori is your rough side is your ugly side. So you want to hide it. You want the nice, smooth, shiny side for presentation. We'll just wrap that around. And there we go. Our first MUSUBI. I am going to individually wrap these just because spring has started. I've obviously got a few here to make and there's flies everywhere. Well, spring hasn't started, but it's close enough in starting. And this will just help to not only protect it from the flies, but to not keep it shaped because it's not completely cool yet either. So there we go, first one. Plastic, couple of tablespoons worth of rice, with a bent spoon, and really pack that in well. And also don't worry about me bending a spoon. I can bend it back just as easy as I did bending it that way. Alright, couple more tablespoons of rice. Pack that in. Piece of our omelette goes in. Piece of our Spam goes in. Lift up the plastic, pull it into the middle, pull it out. And just squeeze gently but tightly. Squeeze and pack it all in. Seaweed, rough side down. Flip it over. And then we have it. I'm just going to wrap this one up. Another delicious spare MUSUBI. Alright, so I ended up with 10 of them to make up. So we got 5 of the omelette, so we got 4 on the bottom and 1 here with the omelette, and then we got 5 over here, just your original. I'm so excited to try this. Alright, let's open this one up. I'm going to try the original first. And what's kind of weird with me is I'm so fussy and I cannot, I don't understand, like I understand preservatives and stuff like that, but it just doesn't sit in my head right how meat can be in a can on the shelf at room temperature for years and years. Like it grosses me out. But Spam is something that my mum uses. Like if she makes fried rice, she'll dice up and fry up some Spam and stuff. So I grew up eating it. Thinking about it just creeps me out, so I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to try this. So there's the original one here. I'm hoping I got like the thickness of the Spam compared to the rice correctly. This is my first time ever making it, my first time ever trying it, and I must say when I was frying up the Spam, oh, it smelled good. So yeah, it's completely cool now, and the seaweed's nice and soft. So alright, so we're just gonna try it. I'll try it on this side. Wow. That's so good. Took a big old bite too. The seaweed is not as soft. I don't know if I'm supposed to put this in the fridge. It's not as soft as sushi. With when I make sushi, I always put it in the fridge. Alright, it feels soft, but it's not like sushi soft. So I'm not sure if I am supposed to put it in the fridge before serving it or before eating it. But that's what it looks in the inside there. And the flavour, it's sugar and soy sauce. But I think because of the Spam is already so salty, in a way, it just works so good together. Enough of this one though, let's try it with the omelette. Alright, so you can see the omelette underneath the Spam. I think the rice on this one's a little thick compared to the one I just ate. I tried to get them all the same size roughly. But let's try it with the omelette. I did eat the scraps of the omelette, so I know how the omelette tastes, but tasting it all together, let's try it. It's really good. And also, when I was searching these up, I was always under the impression that they're from Hawaii, like they're Hawaiian food. But there's a lot of Japanese recipes, and they're like the exact same recipes as the Hawaiian recipe, so I'm not too sure exactly. If you know, let me know. But really, it's obviously like sushi ingredients with the rice and the seaweed and stuff. I just always thought they were Hawaiian. I think they are. This is good.
I feel like with this, for some reason, a little bit of a spice or a kick to it would be really good too. Alright, so that's all for the video today. Thank you so much for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below so you don't miss out on my future videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!